What is going on, everybody? It's your boy AB back with another video. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Today, guys, we're back again with Duet Night Abyss. We're continuing on from the story where we left off. Essentially, so far in the story, what we can interfere from the story. Everything that's happened is basically this is a rundown. All right. In this at the start of the game, you meet these two characters. To my left is Bernice, and to my right is the MC, which is known as Vita. These two are essentially experiments of sorts from what I've got. I gathered in the beginning of the story. Bernice is a very important experiment that has been chased down by the current antagonist in the story, which is a Hyperion Empire. I don't know if I said that correctly. And essentially, she has been racing Vita right here to our right. And they're essentially like siblings, if you would, at least from what I could tell, or at least they're sweethearts. I don't know, but this, long story short, they grew up together. And in the last episode, at the start of the story, we essentially get separated from them. Vita ends up arriving here because he was teleported here by a mysterious person to this city known as the Eastern Ice Lake, or around that yeah. And essentially, long story short, currently he's lost. He doesn't know what to do. He's trying to get back to Bernice, which is the girl right here. And to start things off, essentially he has to recognize the fact and that he has to start earning money, learning about the situation that's going on around here, the city and everything. And that's where the story's basically been taking us to. Basically, the entire last episode, we spent the majority of the time as Vita learning how to essentially work as a mercenary known as a fox hunter. And as it stands right now, we've done a couple of quests teaching us a little bit more about the world, since Vita is essentially someone who has no clue what's going on in the world currently. And as it stands, we've been given an opportunity to take on a very important quest or commission, if you would, which is essentially to explore a rundown ruined like temple or cave, if I'm not mistaken. And since nobody has been able to clear out the whole that place at all, it's a commission that has been lasting for so long, nobody's taken care of it. So Vita, us as MC, have decided to take on it. Maybe help us get a lot more money so we can move around freely. Because essentially Vita wants to get back to Bernice, reunite with her, and essentially go back to their home island, which is Progenitor Island, if I'm not mistaken. This is going to be part 2 of the story. Hopefully it's interesting. I'm excited. Let's get this started. Let's go.
Hold on, please.
Battery 90%.
Okay, Psyche. If you guys don't know who this is Psyche. She's a cool girl that we met last episode. She's super cool. She's a sweetheart. I like her character. She has a pretty solid character in regards to, they made her seem like a good character, likable character.
I mean, to clever
a sweetheart, if you would.
Snow knows the way, but it's nice to have some company, especially when we're heading out of town. Yeah, outsiders can easily lose their way out there. I saw you accepted Mr. Henrik's, our request, so I thought I should help out.
Oh, I think I made a mistake, y'all. So last episode, I confused this commission. I thought it was given to us by a soldier that we met at the beginning of the beginning of the episode, but it's not. This is Mr. Henrik. Is the guy that allowed us to stay at the place. That makes sense. That's on me.
Actually,
I completely.
I was looking forward to a little walk myself too.
I thought the soldier and him were the same person. That's on me. That's my bad, y'all. So Mr. Henrik is the person that gave us the home where we're staying at. Psyche is essentially like a worker of his. He's a pretty stern guy, like one of those grandpas that are strict, but he's cool. My bad. That's on me. It appears that Psyche is gonna guide us and help us out, so I appreciate that. Currently, so far from what we're getting, as it seems, is that where we're going, the ruins are pretty dangerous, if you would.
It's been a while
from what I'm reading from this.
The snow-draped conifers. They look like they're ready to bloom. But I don't know if they're ready. I mean, to clever
I'm getting. I'm reading from this. From what I'm getting, 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 I'm re
boundless lake. Mountains with their peaks in the clouds. I love all this. Snow's more of a city soul. If only the outskirts were free of those roaming filthoids. It's safer inside, indeed. But there's something about the air out here. Is there a difference? All smells the same to me. The air in Ice Lake is always tinged with a scent of blood and echoes of weeping. Out here, it's the scent of the forest and drifting ice, and the distant sound of steam whistles.
Alright, so she likes nature.
The entrance to Glevum Pit is up ahead. Please be extra careful.
Thank you. You've been a tremendous help.
Okay, so she's not gonna help us.
Head back now.
Just guided us here.
I can take it from here on my own.
No way.
Please, yes, please go away, man. I do not like you. Oh my
from the
gosh.
battle and let the little minion think less of her. Psyche, you should also come with us.
I mean, I would love Psyche came, bro, but I don't want to know to come. I don't want to know
Come with the Demon King to clear out this monster's den. I bet you've never been on such an adventure, right? What a pity. Your life is certainly incomplete.
She gonna come?
All right.
Oh, let's go. We get to play as her then. I'm excited because currently right now that's there's a cool outfit that you can get if you like pull for her in the game. So if she's a really cool character, if I like playing her, I'll probably see if I can pull for her and get the skin. Okay, let's go then. Don't listen to Snow. She just wants extra help. I mean, yes, let's go. But please tell Snow to back away, man. I do not want to deal with her.
Let's go. It gets dark early in Ice Lake. We gotta hurry.
Bro, Snow is the annoying kid that I do not want to come with.
All right, then.
I do not want her to
be careful, both of you.
So yeah, guys, long story short, it appears that this is a commission that a lot of people have failed, so that's why we decided to step up as an MC, you know, see if like we can get it done. I have been grinding for a bit, if I'm being honest. As you guys can tell, I mean, my level rose up from last time we were talking. I'm now level 26. Last time when I left the video, if I'm not mistaken, I was barely like level 17 or 18, even less. So yeah, I leveled up quite a bit. I did a bit of exploring. I have advanced. Okay, is there gonna be a puzzle piece here?
It's locked. Watch me bash it open. Ouchie.
A door this thick is probably impervious to brute force.
Then let's look around to see if there's another way in.
Yeah, this is a very great
Snow,
girl.
does your head hurt? Let me help you.
Did she headbutt it? Yeah, she headbutted it.
A little puff to ease the pain. Oh, you're so nice. When this Demon King conquers this place, I'll appoint you the gentle green-cloaked mage, the wise master of foxing, the inaugural Grand Duke of Glevum Pit.
I was the Duke of the Sewers. Is a Grand Duke a higher rank than a Duke?
Whatever, bro. Yeah, I have been grinding a bit, if I'm not mistaken. I've basically cleared out the...
Guided by Snow, the Demon King, the little minion who just arrived in Ice Lake from afar, has become a brilliant fox hunter in a mere day. A new chapter in the legend of this Demon King.
Fox Hunter is a cool name. Do they all hunt something called fox?
Nah, fox hunters nowadays are actually bounty hunters. It has something to do with foxing a long time ago. Right. I heard it used to refer to a profession that originated right here in Ice Lake. It seemed to all start with the rich heaventree veins in the Badofnir Mountains, and the foxing on them could be sold for a good price. Exactly. So a long, long time ago, many people braved the risks of collecting foxing for money.
But then the big merchants and the Empire took over the mines around here, and ordinary folk hardly had a chance with Foxine anymore. After that, the local veins gradually ran dry, including this Glevum pit.
Yeah, what a pity. Otherwise, my little minion could have made a fortune selling Foxy.
Okay, I'll talk a little bit about what they just said in a bit. Oh, what the heck? Oh. Hey, leave my pets alone, bro. They're my pets. Leave my boys alone. Real quick, guys. When I'm here, I don't really want to grind too much. Because I want to grind on my own time. That's what I did last episode. I essentially just went through the story, and then when I got through the story, I started actually opening up chests and doing my own thing. Because I don't want to waste time doing that. I just want you guys to see the game as it is. Also, as they were talking about right now, from what it seems that the Empire came here and basically substituted them. The fox hunter thing was essentially a name given to people that would get like be bounty hunters, as they said. I think that's what I could get from the thing, because I wasn't really paying attention, if I'm being honest. So I'll try to keep more to pay attention more into it. So far what I'm getting is that the empires are bad, guys, and as I said last episode, they're my ops, man. In the city I can't do nothing to you guys, but if I see you out in the world, in the open world, it's on site. Okay, it's on site, I mean it. Anyways, let's read this. Alchemist notes, a journal recovered from Glivian Pit. Based on the writing style, it appears to be belong to a scholar. April 16th, we discovered a curious yellow crystal cluster in this long abandoned mine. Its composition suggests it is neither a crystal of Stella said to lie hidden deep within the mountain caverns, nor residual foxine from past excavations. It appears to be an entirely undocumented mineral. April 18th, to our surprise, Bob observed that the dimly glowing yellow crystals had grown. What was once no larger than a handspan had developed into a squad-shaped cluster. Okay, so that's the yellow thing that we saw right now in the cutscene cinematic. Okay. April 20th, the cluster had grown again. It's time into jagged spiral forms that blocked out several inner passageways. They seem almost alive. Fortunately, the crystals are extremely brittle. Only a modest amount of gunpowder is needed to blast them apart. Bob has put forward a hypothesis. These formations may not be minerals at all, but a type of filthoid secretion. Filthoid. Okay, so maybe that's like a spawn point for them. Perhaps even a form of progeny. Like sponges left in water, they appear to swell and expand over time and remains a bold theory even for someone of Bob's expertise in filthoid biology. April 21st. To test Bob's theory, we've decided to press deeper into the mine. If his conjecture proves correct, then somewhere within the Forsaken Pit lies a unique strain of filthoid distinct from those found in the wild. A progenitor, perhaps. Progenitor. Okay, so from the quest we've done, progenitors are like the big mini bosses of sorts.
Look over there, little minion. There are several powder kegs.
Okay.
I see. The journal also mentioned gunpowder. Maybe we can use the kegs to blow up the yellow crystals.
All right.
Let's take them with us then. You can never be too prepared when you're adventuring.
Gotcha, bud. I will give it that, as No's voice isn't as annoying as Paimon's from Genshin. But what annoys me is her character. You know, she acts like a little dumb. Like I don't like when they make characters act very dumb. I like smart characters, if you know what I mean. I like, for example, with the MC, like I have no issues with this dude because his story essentially involves in the fact that this girl right here, Bernice, has been taking care of him basically his whole life, so he has no clue what's going on around the world. And essentially he's like he's too innocent to the world, to the way the world is, you know. But for Snow, bro, like I don't like her character, bro. I just do not like her character. I don't mind her voice. I do not mind when she talks, but I just mind the way she behaves. She acts like a little too childish for me. But that's my own opinion. Nothing too crazy like I'm gonna go insane over it. But yeah, that's the only the issue. One issue I have with this is the fact that her voice sounds a little bit too. I mean, her character is a little too annoying, if I could have to say so. Alright, let's continue with the quest. First, let's get this guy. Shapiro, if I'm Shapiro, yeah. I'm just gonna do this. Sorry guys, as I said, I don't want to grind, but like, it's hard to to ignore when things are just there for the taking.
Aw, those nasty yellow crystal spikes block our way.
The powder kegs we just found can be of great help now.
Okay, so where they're at, or do I just place it down? When did I even grab them?
Might as well stay away and shoot to detonate them.
That's gonna be hard because I have a flamethrower.
It works.
Oh, are you okay? Why are you squatting on the ground, Demon King? Are you hurt?
Huh? I'm
I'm
fine.
not gonna open up,
It was
guys. I'm
just a
ignore it.
small. Look, a giant crystal in the middle is glowing. Could
Alright.
it be that the crystal of Stellar we're looking for is inside? Double!
Okay, next up, we gotta explore this. I feel like there's gonna some monsters gonna come rushing out of this crystal, guys, because in the book it says something about it essentially being a monster spawn. Yep. You guys can see, as I said, I knew they were gonna come.
How come there are so many Filthoids coming at us out of nowhere?
Yeah, bro, this is like a spawn formation.
Perhaps they were attracted by the explosion.
Get off my legs, no! I can't walk like this. You can head back to Ice Lake if you're scared. I won't disturb you.
No way. A life without some rests is not complete.
All right then. I'll be right here with you to make our lives complete. I didn't...
Take my shiny bomb! Let the pure white Redeemer save the world! Boom!
It's okay. The Filthoids have been taken care of.
Oh, really? Show this Demon King the loot then!
Camilla once mentioned that Crystallo of Stella is a blue-violet crystal with nebulae swirling in it. This one is more like a chunk of silverite.
That's lame. Then bring it back to Lunosmith, little minion. As for now, let this Demon King continue to lead you deeper into the pit.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Yeah, I
These
mean,
yellow
like,
crystal spikes
her
actually
character
have
kinda bothers
so
me.
many glittering stones inside.
They seem to have been carefully hidden away, like cherished treasures.
Could you be hiding some treasures too, Psyche?
That's a secret.
I don't know how to explain it properly, but yeah, I am. That's one issue that I have with oh wait, I'm worried about that. I'm worried about that that print right there, that flower print. We're probably gonna be fighting a boss. That right there doesn't seem pretty good. Several deep gouges as if left by some jagged what? Some jagged what? Some jagged object. Yeah, I mean this right here, guys, is boss reference, boss emphasis, foreshadowing, if you would. For me, at least, when I see a little kid like that, like the way she looks like, I just want them to act like a kid. Like a kid. I do not want them to act as an adult, because to be honest, it feels weird and awkward seeing like a lolly type of character, if that's the word, if I'm using the word correctly, lolly, acting like a little kid. I just do not like it. I do not like that. It makes me uncomfortable, and if you guys agree, just let me know, because yeah. Oh, as I said, foreshadowing. Wow. I like him. I like the character. I like it. Chrysalis Dreamweave. Press L1 plus square for Psyche to create one phantasm and then flashes forward. This skill can be used at any time without interrupting Psyche's current action. So like a clone that distracts, essentially. Press L1 plus square plus triangle for Psyche to enter a flamboyant state and gain the ability to fly. When in the flamboyant state, Psyche can only use skills and shoot in flamboyant state. Okay. Chrysalis Dreamwave is replaced with Otaxis, dashes forward and fires ethereal power that auto-locks onto random enemies, dealing any more damage on hit. So state and gain ability to fly. Okay. So that's the ultimate. And then flamboyant state, then you can use the skill and shoot. Okay, I kind of get it. Christopheles armor is destructible, and each destructible part has its own HP. Okay, so it's multiple parts that I gotta break down. So this is like Monster Hunter, where you're ripping away at a monster's tail or legs or wings. In the presence of any armor, Crystallophile remains invincible. When the HP of a destructible part is reduced to 2, Christophile enters a broken state and loses balance. Gotcha. When Crystallophile loses its balance, it will be stunned for a short period and lose its invincibility. Alright. So after I break the parts. So I'm probably gonna have to focus on the legs first. When all the armor is destroyed, Christophile, I'm just gonna go with Christophile, guys. I do not want to spell those names out. Krista, yeah, I'm gonna name it Krista from now on. Krista will be completely stunned and its weakness will be exposed, using Ask's Retribution on its head. At this moment, you will immediately defeat it, alright?
Everything alright?
So
Break free from the cocoon.
that's how you go into a fine state. You start to shoot, and then if when I use the alright.
Slowing down. Looks like those shoulder-looking parts are its weakness.
Wait, so I can infinitely be flying around? Yo. Okay, let me that quickly. It wasn't even a fight at all. What's that?
Crystallo of Stella. Look at its beauty. No wonder everyone wants a piece of it. What a commotion I just heard. So it was you guys that took out that giant thing? Impressive.
Outsider! How come the Crystallo is in your hands? It was my little minion who first...
It was just lying there with no one's name tag on it, wasn't it? Come on. In our line of work, there's no such thing as dibs.
I don't like this character.
And you? You're new here, right? Someone has to teach you this lesson, and that someone just happened to be me today. Consider this Crystallo as tuition, shall we?
I don't like those type of
Please
characters
give it back.
that act like smart asses.
That
I don't.
Crystallo is important to him and to all of us.
Like, you can understand when it's a serious thing, like If you would have taken it and just doing it as a way of teaching, I understand, bro. But when they act like smart asses, oh, think of the situation. I'm like, bro, just shut your bitch ass up, right? Like, nah, I don't like that type of character. We defeated the filth horde. Give it back. If there's no such thing as dip, that means we can just beat you up and take the crystal back. That's facts.
Since you refuse to be a reasonable person, this conversation is over.
Easy, kiddo. Don't get mad.
Who's gonna be mad, bro? The fuck? I just fought a guy, and you wanna take it away from him? Like I'm not that innocent, bro.
Calm down. There's no need to resort to violence. What do you say we split it 50-50?
No, you didn't do
Sound fair?
crap. You didn't do crap. Why? Absolutely no.
Got a bit of a temper, have we?
No, I'm just a
Perhaps you could
logical
talk some
person.
sense into your friend, young lady.
No.
Sure, but I'm not really familiar with the way you fox hunters handle things.
No worries. You're a polite girl. I forgive you.
We're sorry for not knowing the rules. So, as an apology, Mr. Outsider, we'll let you make the first strike.
Alright, I like Psyche.
Hold on.
I
Even
must
if it's
put her a
2
lot.
on 1, there's no
She's
guarantee
cool.
you can beat me. Am I right?
Let's find out.
Wait a sec. I'm telling you, I'm really strong. No fox hunter around Ice Lake can best me.
If you let best me, bro,
Ever
then you
heard of
deserve
Chief
to keep
Sybil?
it.
I'm a match for her.
I know you're lying, brother. We fought Chief Sybil. And anyways, bro, if it's true that you can beat me, then if you beat me, then you get to keep it, brother. It's fine. It's fine, brother. But if I beat you, bro, there's no reason why you should act all dumb, like all tough. So yeah, what a coincidence, who am I?
You certainly match me in big talk, that's for sure. All right. I was joking around, trying to lighten the mood, you know.
This crafty mutt ears is trying to pull more tricks.
You call the shots in your little crew, right? Tell me, why did you guys go to all this trouble for this crystallo?
I don't know, bro. It was just a commission. Hey, don't tell him that it's a bounty for 5,000 silver coins, bro. Just say it's you want one super badly. Like, don't tell him that. Don't, because then he's gonna run away. I already know from my prediction of playing other games. For example, Honkai Star Rail. There's a character that goes by the name Sampo, and let me tell you, that guy's a rat, and he squirms like a rat. So if this character is exactly like that, I already know if I tell him it's 5,000 silver coins worth, he's gonna run away. And if I'm wrong, so be it. But if I'm right, I'm gonna prove it right now.
Well, that makes things easier. I need this crystallo for my own reasons, but if it's silver coins you're after, I can match that amount. If you've got a moment, I'd like to explain. Are you free tonight?
Alright, see? Why couldn't he freaking talk to us like this in the beginning? Hopefully he's not trying to play any tricks, but if he would have started with this at the beginning, at the start, like, I want to make a deal with you guys. Why do you need the crystal? And then we tell him, oh, we need it because of this. Okay, he says, well, I need it as well, so let's try to work something out. I would have been cool with it, bro. But if you just take it out the bat and you try to act dumb and smart, now we got issues. So I don't know where this is gonna go. Yeah, how do I know you'll keep keep your word?
That's easy. With Snow as a witness, he won't be able to weasel out. Besides, Camilla mentioned he's got a terrifying relative at home he's really scared of.
Oh, so Snow knows him?
Just threatened to air his dirty laundry right on his doorstep, and he'll be begging for mercy in no time.
Okay.
Mercy,
good.
please. Your demon king.
So they know him. Okay.
You can rest assured. Everyone at the Asphodel knows me. Well, I've still got things to take care of here. You kids can go ahead without me.
What are you up to?
See these packs? If it hadn't been for this monster, their owners might be chilling at the Asphodel, sipping drinks and swapping stories.
Okay.
I want to see if I can identify them and return their belongings to their families.
I respect that.
Now that I'm here, I can't just leave it be.
I respect that. Alright.
Thank goodness it was you Daemons that broke in today. If it had been ordinary folks, they might have ended up just like them.
Daemons?
Those
Right.
Charons who've undergone an awakening and gained
Okay.
special powers like us.
So they're called daemons.
How come you're as clueless as a newly hatched quail? I bet even that little white button mushroom beside you is more informed.
I like that nickname. Little button
Of
mushroom.
course, Snow's really smart. Wait, what did you just call me? How rude.
You know something?
That's not rude, I'm just being honest. My heart is as genuine as this crystallo.
Something I just noticed. I think they improved the vocals, like the mouth syncing. You know, because at the start, the beginning of the game, when I started off a couple of days back, the mouth was kind of weird. It wasn't as synced as it should be. So I think they did work on that, which is incredible because it helps me a lot to not be taken out of the mood, if you guys know what I mean. So I noticed that syncing
I
what
won't
got
descend
fixed.
to arguing with small potatoes like you. Come here, my little minion. Let this demon king enlighten you. Simply put, awakening is a stage of growth every Charon goes through, usually around adulthood. During awakening, their body emits a very bright light. You must have some memory of it. After awakening, some Charons become much stronger, like you, and gain the ability to use special magic. They are called daemons.
Yo, what's up, yeah, guys? So listen, my footage got corrupted, so it crashed. It got deleted. The expert of what happened. But long story short, this is what happened. From here on, after this conversation, where we found out about what daemons are and all that, we went our own separate ways. As Outsider went his own way, and I went back to basically turn in my commission, my bounty. I did. Now I'm gonna cut down to the part after I finally realized that my footage got cut off, and from there you'll probably get a summary of what happened. What's up, guys? Real quick intermission. My data has been corrupted from the last couple of minutes. I just checked my footage, and in the editing page, it told me that it got corrupted. So a lot of the stuff got erased. Long story short, I don't know where we left off, if I'm not mistaken. But long story short, everybody, we came back to the city. We reunited with Outsider, which is the guy that essentially took away the crystal, which was the commission at which we wanted to complete. We got to meet his sister, Finna, if I'm not mistaken. She's a sweet girl. I really liked her. It's just a lot of heartwarming stuff that we talked about him, about how they are siblings, how they care for each other. And it was her birthday, so that's I think that's where the footage cut off. If not, I'm just re-summarizing the story for you guys. So we went to his Outsider's house. We met his sister, and we found out the reason why he took away the crystal from us is because the person who commissioned us to get that crystal was none other than Henrik, which is the guy that stopped us and got mad at us because we took Psyche with us, the guy that gave us the lodging house as like a renter, you know. And long story short, Outsiders informing us that the stuff that's going on inside his house, Henry's house, Henrik's house in general, is that a lot of people have gone missing. Specifically, like a lot of young people in their teenage years. And from what I'm predicting and foreshadowing, is that essentially Henrik is kind of doing some weird stuff to them. You know, he's maybe works as a revolution as a revolutionary. There's a rebel group here that is against the Empire, the Hypoperium Empire, and he essentially wants the crystals because he's doing some experiments with them. At least that's what I'm getting from the shortcut that happened. That's essentially what's happening right now. We're striking a deal with Outsider to help him find out what is going on inside the mansion where Henrik lives, because we're worried that whatever he's doing might be affecting Psyche, or it might put Psyche in danger. So yeah, it's a lot of good stuff. I do apologize, my footage got corrupted for some strange reason. Hopefully this summarizes everything that's going up. So to quickly summarize it, before I continue on with the conversation right now, we have just returned. We find out that the person who he gave us a commission to get that crystal was Henrik. Outsider is informing us that a friend of his got basically disappeared a while back, and he was last spotted near the mansion where Henrik lives. There has also been a lot of rumors and speculations and talks that people go disappear in that house as well. There's a lot of there's a lot of talk about how it's a lot of youngsters that are near the 20s, kids that disappear there, and that the fact that the crystal that we recovered, essentially it was used as a drug, it was used as medication, and essentially it got banned because it was used in dangerous experiments. So right now we're in that position where we're making a deal with Outsider, where if we help him find out what's going on and help him get inside the mansion and whatnot, he'll get us a travel permit, which is a permit that the MC we want in order to be able to travel all around the world, and so that we can find out where Barry, who is the main girl that disappeared, that got separated from us, so we can just find out where she's at. And also we don't get into trouble with the army of the Empire. And he says the Outsider says that he's able to get us a pass. So right now we're in that conversation. He's saying that if we help him fish for information inside the mansion, he'll get us the pass. And that's where we're at right now, guys. I do apologize again because my footage got corrupted. I'm upset as well because I had a lot of good important stuff that I was talking in there. But essentially that's what's going on right now. So right now we're gonna answer him. I got it. You're talking about getting a fake one, aren't you? Then I can also find someone else to make one for me. Okay. So essentially right now he just told us that I can get you the permit. You just gotta help me find information. Right now we're speculating if it's gonna be a fake one, or if to tell him if I can just get someone else to do it for me. So I'm gonna ask him, is it a fake one?
There are things in this city that money can't buy, especially those that could land you in hot water.
Okay.
What you need is the invisible thread of connections between people.
Without a travel permit, it's indeed difficult to get around in Hyperborea. So what's the catch? Give you the Crystallo?
Yeah, so the Crystallo is the drug, the crystal that he essentially took from us. He wants to strike a deal so that we give the crystal to him, and he gives it to Henrik, because if I'm not mistaken, he got into a fight with Henrik because he was worried about his friend who disappeared in the mansion. He wanted to give the crystal to Henrik as a apology for going and snooping around, as a way for him to essentially gain leverage and be able to enter inside to know what's up. So right now we're asking if he wants the crystal in order to enter himself, or he's gonna want us to enter. That's what I'm getting from this.
No, you can have it, and you can trade it with Henrik for silver coins if you want. All I need from you is find a way to get in there and investigate the Hypnos house.
Okay.
You're not one of the locals, so he might not be on his guard as much. You have a bigger chance to actually find something.
Trade a little snooping for a travel permit. I think I can handle that.
I feel it's not going to be that easy, bud, if I'm being honest.
You should be careful. Meet me here at 12 tomorrow with anything you found.
Gotcha. Okay. I have some predictions that it's not going to be as easy as it seems. But yeah, I do apologize, guys. My whole data got corrupted. I just noticed right now for some reason it stopped recording, and yeah, I apologize. As hopefully the little summary that I gave you guys makes sense to you guys. If not, let me re-summarize it in a way where you can understand. So the Outsider, the guy that we just talked to, he had a friend disappear. The last time he was seen inside near the Hypno house, which is where I'm going right now. He disappeared there, and since there's been a lot of rumors and speculations about the house doing some weird stuff, we essentially gotta find out what's going on. He wants to find out what's going on. He's trading us the permit in order to find out what's going on there. And to be honest, guys, I hope it's nothing serious. Hopefully Henrik is just part of the revolution, who is doing rebelling for good, because the Empire is corrupt as hell. This is the Hypo house, the one where the friend disappeared, and we're gonna be specifically like searching around and stuff. But yeah, hopefully it's nothing too. Henrik is not doing illegal, crazy stuff, and he's doing it for a good cause, guys. Because I didn't get a bad buy from him. I really did not. I got the vibe that he's a very strict, like old man, you know, but and disciplined and very angry, but not that he was evil at all. So hopefully it's nothing too serious. So yeah, hopefully
Barry,
it's not as
so much has happened today.
as he speculates that he's doing something bad.
Can you see the moon from where you are? The very same moon that I'm looking at.
Barry is the girl that we got separated from.
Tomorrow, we shall still be brave.
That's a
and live
badass scene.
on.
I like that ship. I like that warship.
It's dawn. Time to head to the Hypnos house.
This is Barry, guys. I got the character because I pre-registered, so I'm able to play as her, but she's the character that went missing.
It's me.
Ira.
What are you doing here? Didn't I ask you to leave in the morning?
I've got what you were looking for. The Crystal of Stella.
No one asked for you to come here. Go to the Asphodel and give it to Camilla Scarlet.
Oh, bro, you're acting very shady,
I'm not
bro.
from here. I'm not familiar with Ice Lake's ways. Where I come from, a deal means cash in one hand, goods in the other.
I mean, that is
If
a
you're not
great
interested, Mr.
comeback.
Henrik, I might just go looking for another buyer.
Alright, I like that he acted sassy that way.
Come on in.
Oh, okay, we're finally able to see inside. Oh, guys, I'm worried. I don't know why. I am worried that something else might be at play here. I am not gonna lie. I am so worried. Please let it be some good stuff in it. Nothing bad.
Got the Crystallo with you?
Yeah, I got the crystal right here. Here you are. Oh, it looks like asteroids from Withering Waves.
I'll need to check it in my office. You stay here. No snooping around. Understood?
Bro, why would you let a stranger in and tell him to just sit tight? That is not something, even for me, bro. When I go into a person's home.
A little flower pinned to your hair would really make you look good.
Who's that?
Psyche!
Okay,
What
bro,
are you
why
doing here?
did you go and talk
Does
to her?
Mr. Henrik know about this? Oh, please come with me.
Wait, so is that Henrik's real daughter, the girl that he put a flower in? Is that why she cares for Psyche, because Psyche like takes care of her in a good way? Oof. Okay, let's see where this
Could you
goes.
wait here for a moment, Elisa? I'll be right back.
Melsa. Okay, so far nothing shady, man. Yeah, it doesn't show her name, man. Are we gonna get some tea? Is there where Psyche stays?
Mr. Henrik doesn't allow outsiders to come in, and you two got off on the wrong foot back then. If he sees you... You're here for the lodging stuff, aren't you? Don't worry. Just hide here for a bit. I'll talk to Mr. Henrik again. He'll surely let you stay for a few more days.
Bro, she's so sweet. Thank you, Miss Psyche, but I managed to get the crystal back to from the outsider.
Ah, really? That's great. But that man is so... domineering. How did you make that happen?
I told him a story through him that brought him to tears. He broke his leg on his way back and is now howling in pain at home. I'm gonna go with the I'm gonna probably go with the first one since it is true. One of the things that happened when my footage got corrupted is that we got a little bit of a backstory of Vita and Barry, from how Barry basically cooked food for them, and since sugar was a royalty to them, she would put sugar on all the food, including the salty ones. Since they didn't really know what sugar was, all they knew is it was rich and expensive. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the first one.
Really? I wouldn't have pegged Mr. Outsider as someone so sensitive.
Oh, he is, bro. His sister is sick, so
A bit different than his brash exterior suggests.
that is true. The lodges here all seem a bit listless. When is Mr. Henrik usually at home? Are you all right? Yeah, they seem a bit listless. I'm gonna go with that one, bro, because it's super weird. Like, we went close to those two girls right now, and they were kind of like, they were dead. Like, they had no life to them. So what's going on?
Yes. Everyone's recovering from some conditions here, me included.
Okay.
Are you doing okay? You didn't tell me you were sick.
It's just a minor ailment. I was even strong enough to explore the pit with you, remember? Don't worry about me.
I'm glad you're okay. So, all the lodgers at the Hypnos house suffer from some kind of illness.
Bro, I do not like that. Because, as I said, the crystal was some sort of drug that was like medicine, but it was used on certain experiments. I do not like that. When is Mr. Henrik usually at home?
I've got off on the wrong foot with Mr. Henrik, so I'm looking to make amends with him. If there's a chance, I'd like to visit him in the future.
Really? Mr. Henrik is almost always at home. You're welcome to visit any time, if he says it's okay. If you'd be willing to come here and share stories about your hometown, the South, the ocean, all those places we've never been, everyone here would be thrilled.
Henrik is almost always here, which means this place is under his watch most of the time.
That is kind of shady, bro. Like, he never leaves. And finally, are you
Mr.
alright?
Henrik seemed quite upset last night. He didn't give you a hard time, did he?
I am
No,
curious.
I'm
about that.
fine. Mr. Henrik is just a bit inarticulate. After all, he spends most of his time alone in his office doing research. Hardly ever talks to anyone.
That
to
is
hear that.
not good.
Speaking of which, do you know what kind of research he's doing in there?
Hey, Vito, you're acting way too
I-
suspicious, brother.
I
Like, you
don't
gotta
know.
chill with the questions.
Sorry.
That's all right. I was just curious.
I mean, because you gotta understand, bro. Like, Vita just met this girl like 2 days ago. This girl knows the doctor way longer than him. So what makes Vita think that, oh, she's gonna tell me everything, and she's not gonna tell nothing to the doctor Henrik? Nah, she will, bro. Like, if she's lived with him for a long time, and the way we saw that they act towards each other, where they have sort of like a bond, I'd be a little bit more careful with what I said, because I don't really know if she might tell this to Henrik, and then Henrik might grow suspicious and literally not give me any chance to even investigate, you know. So Vita's acting a little bit too dumb in that way. I will say that.
Psyche is withholding something. Must be on Henrik's demand. Better not push her. Mr. Henrik should be out any minute now. I better go downstairs.
You're leaving already? Here, take these cakes with you. They'll keep you going when you're hungry. Oh, just a moment. And take this too.
Okay, that rose is
Mom
gonna come in
always
handy.
said that
So
carrying a flower brings good luck.
thanks, it's really lovely. She's so sweet, as it
Time
says.
to
She's really
collect some
sweet.
intel downstairs.
She's a sweetheart. White flower, a quest item. Yep, it's part of the quest. Time to move, bro. We don't want to rouse suspicion. Select. Overdue notes. I'm not gonna read none of this because I don't wanna prolong too much. Locked door. Let's see what happens.
Don't touch that door.
Ooh, okay.
The office is off limits. No one but Mr. Enric Ethelred is allowed inside.
Ethelred Henrik. Doesn't that just make it more intriguing? What are you doing here? Let's act like a dummy, bro. Cause if we act suspicious and tell him, what are you doing here? Like, bro, he lives here. What are you doing here, man? My man?
No need for unnecessary curiosity.
He sounds scared, bro.
There's nothing interesting there. Only misfortune.
Oh no, I do not like that. What are you doing here?
Cleaning? Dusting? Every day, every shelf, every door. Everything gets wiped down.
Okay, that's does not sound productive in a good way. Like in the sense like there's something off about that. This door's spotless. No need for further cleaning now. Every day sounds like a lot of work. Let's go with, bro, what type of question is this? This door is spotless. No need for further cleaning now. Like, bro, you're essentially telling him to go away, and it's like, that's bad. You should not do
You
that.
don't get it. It's a habit. Filling life with regular tasks. That's what habit is.
Okay, maybe he might
Like
be the
how
villain.
I clean here daily.
Just like a little
Or
cycle.
how
of being
Psyche
honest.
waters her flowers twice a day. Habit fills the void inside.
That makes sense. I should adopt a habit too. Does Mr. Hendrik have any? That's smart. That's a
He
smart
seems
question.
quite disciplined. Probably a good role model for me. Mr. Henrik? He does have some habits. Let me see.
Oh. This is juicy
When
stuff.
Peeling apples, the peel mustn't break.
Nah.
The number of steps from the bathroom to the office has to be even. Every month, he goes out at precisely 8 p.m. on the 20th, then returns to double-check the door lock 3 times. These habits are quite personal, though. I doubt they'd offer much for you to learn from.
He sounds like a psychopath, I'm not gonna lie. It's more than enough. Those are certainly meaningful habits. Yeah, let's go with that.
Henrik regularly gets out of the house at 8 p.m. on the 20th every month.
On the 20th every month. That's oddly specific. 20th every month. Okay, so we can't get into the door, but like, okay. This is the other girl that we saw, as I said, man, like they are like, they're kind of weird. All the people that are here are kind of weird.
Why? Not only did you leave me, but even the pocket watch you gave me has stopped. It's all right. We'll meet again very soon. Hunt.
Whoa, okay, so Hunt was the friend of Outsider. He's the guy that went missing, and that's when Outsider started being like curious about what's going on in here. So she had some relationship with Hunt. Hunt is a fox hunter like us, basically a mercenary. And from the looks of it, it seems he disappeared after being near the Hypno house. And from the looks of it, Mia here is connected to Hunt somehow. So that's very important to keep track of. All right, maybe we'll be able to find something important through this conversation. Did you just say Hunt?
Huh? Who are you? I haven't seen you before. Are
you from the
Oh,
outside?
she says she's a little bit
Are you
on ease. So
eavesdropping?
let's talk about Hunt. Where has he gone? I mean, if she talked about Hunt, then that means we can essentially say like, oh no, we know Hunt as well. So I'm curious where he went. Yeah, let's go with that. Even though it's not as safe, sometimes you gotta take a risk.
I don't know. I don't know anything. Please, stay away from me, or
Oh
I'll
no, nah, man. Okay, sorry, I'll leave right now. Yeah.
Elsa was right.
Hmm.
Hunt, the missing fox hunter, used to live here. But the lodgers here are tight-lipped about his whereabouts.
Mia, thank you for giving me that type of information. Now I'm on ease now, bro. Now I'm actually curious about what's going on, because the way you're acting, it seems you're afraid. If you're afraid, there's something else going on.
Fox
For
Hunter?
sure.
I've checked it. The crystallo is authentic, and its purity matches the small sample I had before.
Right.
Good job. Here you go. 3,000 silver coins, and this signed receipt. Bring it to Miss Camilla and she'll give you the guarantee of 1,000 silver coins.
Ooh, I like money.
And this necklace. It's worth far more than 1,000 silver coins. You're free to sell it or pawn it.
I'm gonna keep it. There's probably something important
Okay.
regarding the
The
next.
deal is done then. And about that house, let me stay a few more days, okay?
Did he say yes or no?
Treasure the intel.
I couldn't get
never
into the
miss
office.
thrill.
I've managed to gather some useful intel. Time to see outsider.
Yes. Okay, guys. So far, my thoughts are. Let me just do this real quick. I mean, yeah, bro. Like when Mia said that she's gonna scream,
Treasure the intel.
and she said she doesn't know anything, and she was talking about Hunt. It's like I'm getting vibes of like people that lose their loved ones and they're trying to get them back, even though they gotta do crazy stuff to get them back. Hopefully it's nothing too crazy, if I'm being honest. But yeah, outsider.
How did the investigation go?
It
Couldn't
was
get to the bottom
pretty
of
good.
his story, but I did make some discoveries.
The Hypnos house is actually a sanatorium. Okay, sanatorium, if I'm not mistaken, is for like fix. Okay, I'm not gonna get into that. There's a locked room in the house. It might hold the secret. Henrik spends most of his time in the house, but there is a window. Yeah, the main point that I should get to him is that, hey man, he spends most of his time in the house, but there is a window.
I chatted with the lodgers there and dug out some intel. Henrik has a peculiar routine. He always leaves the house at 8 p.m. on the 20th of every month.
Great. That's our window of opportunity to investigate him. We need to figure out how to secretly follow him. Or sneak into the Hypnos house.
The Hypnos house, there's a locked room in the house. It might hold the
That's
secret.
Henrik's office. The lodgers say it's off limits. Nobody but Henrik himself can get in. The door is securely locked and watched. Plus, Henrik himself is in there. I didn't want to be hasty.
Smart decision. If Henrik lost it, who knows what might happen.
But the locked door isn't the only entrance to that room. When I left, I scoped out the house. It appears the room connects to the chimney on the roof.
When the heck did you do that, Vita? Even I didn't notice that. What? That's crazy. I didn't know that. Did we go through that, guys? I don't think we went through that, everybody. I do not think we went through that.
That's impressive. I'm glad I found you to team up with. So, we just need to find a time when Henrik isn't around.
On the 20th at 8 p.m. And finally, the Hypnos house is actually a sanatorium.
So, it's actually a sanatorium. What's there to hide about that? I mean, it's true that Karens lead hard lives, but Seeking medical help isn't forbidden.
Yes, but like he's using.
Right.
They are all
I
weird.
also learned that someone there knew your missing friend, Hunt. Was he ill?
That's important information.
Hunt was quite healthy before he disappeared. So, what illnesses do those lodgers have?
No idea. They refuse to talk. Or more likely, Henrik forbids them to.
Okay, I don't know why I'm gonna make a prediction right now, so I'm gonna make a prediction. My prediction, at least hopefully, this is what I think might be going on. I think that since Henrik is essentially a human without any superpowers or features like we'd have, like that little thing on our hair, the orange thing, I don't know what, like little features like that make us look like dragons, or in general humans are humans like us. We're all humans, but the difference between Charons and human soulless, whatever they're called here, is that soulless are essentially humans that have no features. They're like you and I. They look exactly like us. Charons are humans, but they have gotten certain characteristics like horns and whatnot, right? I think that Henrik is experimenting on the Charons, the Charons that are staying on the lodging, the Hypno House, and he's somehow trying to find a way in order to remove those characteristics. Those are my predictions. I'm gonna keep them in mind going through the story. Maybe that's what he's up to. Nothing crazy, but he's doing what he's doing is causing a lot of issues to the people and their health that are staying in the Hypno House and the lodgings, right? But that's what I'm going with. Henrik is trying to find a way to remove the characteristics from the Karens, like horns, not all that stuff, because from what I've seen in the game, especially in the last episode, in this region, particularly the Hyperium Empire, they do not treat Karens the right way. Think of it like black people being mistreated back in time, not like slaves, but in the sense of segregation, right? We saw when the kid got shot and got killed just because he struck one of the soldiers. I'm like, bro, that took me out and that pissed me off a lot. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm predicting the fact that that something happened to Henrik. Were involved. A Karen. Something happened to the Karen because of who they were, and Henrik's said had something bad happen to that person because of him. So now he's trying to make amends by essentially taking away the characteristics of the Karens in order to essentially help improve their standing in the civilization. Because in this empire, it seems there's a big segregation between Karens who are humans with horns and special characteristics, as to with soulless, where humans that are normal humans without any noticeable features. So yeah, that's something that I want to say, guys. That's something I'm gonna predict.
Targeting the sick. That's even more disturbing. I'm gonna have to add extra locks and remind Fina to lock the door all the time. Anyway, what exactly happened to Hunt?
Fina is a sister of Outsider, okay, guys?
So, here's our plan. On the 20th of this month, while Henrik is out, we'll try and get into the locked office through the chimney. That room is exclusive to Henrik, so we won't be noticed. You're quite sharp. I'm even considering a long-term partnership with you. Oh, I've been meaning to ask. Since you took down that monster in the pit, you must be pretty skilled in physical combat, right?
Yes, you got a quest for me? I need quests in order to level up.
But I've been stepping up my game lately.
Can I be honest, bro? Like, Psyche carried us in that fight, bro. Like, I just used her ultimate, stayed in the sky, started shooting, and it was easy peasy. Yeah. Also, because I'm leveled up already. Like, the monsters right now in the quest are like level 7s, 10s. I leveled up my characters to level 20, so there's obviously going to be a difference.
All right. Over the next few days, let me teach you some fighting skills. It's always good to be prepared.
Right, I appreciate that. Yeah, I appreciate that.
We'll start tomorrow then. And hey, next time you run into Camilla, let her know we've teamed up for now. It'll make our partnership seem legit.
Okay, but I don't know why you want me to tell her that.
Maybe I can go to the Asphodel, see if there's any new commissions to take on.
Yes, I need commissions, bro. I need to level up. Come on, give me good work.
Also, Psyche seems a bit lonely. Maybe I should try to make some time for her before leaving Ice Lake.
Good. The secret behind the door quest complete. Prey versus Hunter. Ooh, I like that name. Okay, you guys, real quick, I just want to let you guys know, what you're seeing right now is me currently just finishing up the quest and basically unlocking Prey versus Hunter. But from this, I'm probably just gonna skip it. I'm probably just gonna skip this because it seems it's a commission. Commissions are just like tutorials where they teach me how to do things. Just like random commissions to tutorials. I don't know what's gonna happen after I complete this commission. I don't know if there's gonna be a cutscene. I don't know if there's gonna be like some. We're gonna continue on from the story from there. So I'll just cut to the chase where I'm doing the next part of the story. Hopefully, it's not too crazy. If there's a cutscene or something, because it might be possible, I'll automatically record it. And I just want to let you guys know what's up, so you guys don't seem all confused and all. You know, right now I'm just gonna do a tutorial. That's the quest that I gotta do right now. A tutorial on a commission. And I'll just cut to the next part if there's a cutscene or whatever. Alright, guys, so this is where I just finished the commission right now, the tutorial. This is where it basically took me to. It's just the cutscene. This is a cutscene. I was right when I said I'll cut something important going on, and this is just this cutscene. You have not missed nothing. This is where it started off. It's Randy saying Chief Sybil. So let's see what it's about. Yeah, nothing serious has happened. I just did a couple of commissions that are like tutorial quests. That's about it. This is a story where it left off. It went straight to a cutscene, which I don't mind at all. So yeah, let's just get this started. Let's see where it leads us to, because we're back with the main antagonist, which is Sybil. Brandy's also like the antagonist. They're the guys that separated Bernice, Veronica, and the MC. I don't know what they're gonna talk about, but if they're popping up, the main antagonists at the moment are popping up, that means something important is about to happen. They're about to see something important. So let's see where it leads us to. Hopefully it's nothing too cringy. Hopefully it's something that I really like. Let's see where it leads us to.
There's a piece of bad news, and another that might be considered bad as well.
Okay, talk to me. What's going on?
Let's hear the worst one first.
The unit left on Purgatorio Island has been searching the area for 3 days, but they've yet to find any trace of that boy who was with number 0.
Okay, so they're looking for us. They're probably looking for us because 1, Veronica's not probably cooperating with them. 2, they probably need us because at the beginning of episode 1, by the end of it, we saw that we are essentially the trigger to activate Veronica's power, which the Empire probably wants to use.
We searched the nearby waters immediately after he fell off the cliff. Theoretically speaking, he shouldn't have drifted far. Unless... Unless someone rescued him.
That's
Continue
right, we got
investigating
rescued.
the residents on nearby islands. Leave no suspect or witness unchecked.
Already on it, and we're expanding the search area. But if I may ask, if we do find him, the host of Resonance, what's the plan,
that's what
Chief?
they call us. The host of Resonance, that's what they call us. Okay. So the host of Resonance is essentially
A fully awakened
us.
Resonance
That's who they're
can
looking
exert
for.
control over any daemon, but that power hinges entirely on the host's will.
Like a hive mind. Since I'm more stronger, they listen to me. That's important to know. Maybe this might be making a foreshadowing of something important that's gonna happen, where DMC is essentially gonna turn like rogue and destroy the Empire, which I'm all for. If I'm being honest, if he's gonna destroy the Empire, I'm all for it, brother. I do not care for this Empire at all, even though they got some amazing characters. For example, Sybil, Randy, they're all awesome characters,
Which means
guys.
if he won't cooperate,
they're
then
pieces of
capturing
trash,
him
to
does
be
the
honest.
Empire no good. Worse, it could become a threat, just like last.
Like last time. What's that about? Last time?
Then we do what we did before. Wipe it out. That power cannot fall outside Imperial hands, least of all into Elysium's. Now, the other bad news?
Nah, screw that. I'm siding with Elysium. Elysium seems more chill than you guys.
It's about the other matter you've asked me to investigate, Chief.
Okay, what's that about? That's important.
During the search on a deserted island, I encountered some villagers who had fled there by boat. And then we discovered something quite intriguing.
Deserted island.
It's as if you were tasting a bowl of ordinary thick soup, only to find the spoon you had just used turned from shiny silver to a dreadful black.
Bro, don't talk rhythms,
Cut
man.
the
You're in
fancy
military.
talk.
Yeah.
Get to the point.
Exactly. See, that's why Sibbo's one of my
Yes,
my girl,
Chief.
you know.
That intriguing thing is a tiny time discrepancy.
Time discrepancy.
The
What's
villagers
that
told
about?
me that the Filthoids of Purgatorio Island always lived in the mountains, without much aggression. But 2 days before our arrival, they suddenly went berserk and started attacking the villagers.
So were they protecting the village? Is that what
2
happened?
days before our arrival.
It
She looks mad
appears
about
you've
that,
already
so
figured it out, Chief.
There's something else.
Quite a
going on.
coincidence, isn't it? Due to a last-minute change of plan, we arrived 2 days later than initially scheduled.
Oh. So there's
The
like
only
a
force
person in
capable
there?
of manipulating
A traitor?
Filthoids is the Forsakens.
The Forsaken, so I'm not mistaken, are the like a terrorist group that use the Filthoids, which are the monsters, to their bidding, to do their bidding in the way like they make it to where the Filthoids appear, so that they can do their own destruction. And the Forsaken essentially want to destroy the Empire. So on one side, I really f with them a lot because they want to destroy this corrupt Empire. On the other side, I'm kind of like cautious because they're using Filthoids, which are the monsters that kill people, you know.
The 13th Legion has been compromised by unwelcome elements. After all these years, those worms have started wriggling again. It's
Good, I don't like
time
you
for a
guys.
thorough extermination.
Might be looking badass and hot and like totally my type, but you guys are trash, man. I'd rather live with someone I like than someone who I know God I despise, you know. Like a predator finally emerging from its lair, the 13th Legion silently commented a hunt in the dark. Meanwhile, in the city leagues away, a novice is slowly learning how to become a dependable hunter. Okay, so they went to essentially hunt out the Forsakens. Okay, so far so good. What I'm getting from this is essentially, as I said, Veronica, the girl you see in front of us, is just what do you say? She doesn't want to work with them because the MC Vita is not with them, you know. She's not with them. So they probably want to find Vita and basically get him to cooperate with them in order to so that Veronica can work with them. And from the looks of it, it looks like Vita is more important because he's like the key to her to awakening her power. So that's something important to keep in mind. But okay, so far so good. Yeah, let's keep going. Anyways, let's see what Outsider has to say.
I gotta give that thing a little tweak. It's still early, so why don't you do some casual practice on those beasts nearby? Just don't wander too far. Button Mushroom is in town keeping watch for us.
Okay, so
I've already set up some traps. They may look like junk. They're made from scrap after all, but they work quite well.
So we're capturing
Be
monsters?
careful with them though. They aren't made of the sturdiest materials and might break if you step on them.
So this is like the training that he talked that he was going to do with us. Where essentially we're just hunting monsters. Right. It doesn't take too long to get this done. Flame traps will activate when attacked, dealing damage to all targets passing through. Some flame traps deal higher damage but require a longer cooldown before reactivation. Okay, so they activate when attacked, dealing damage to all targets passing through. Some flame traps deal higher damage but require a longer cooldown before reactivation.
These things on the ground.
So I essentially want to draw all of these guys over here.
This is really something. I didn't know Outsider had such a knack for this.
No, teammate, I didn't want you to do that. I mean, I get it, it's fine. They're not that tough. When we're supposed to draw them to the trap. These guys are a part of the chest. As I said, I want to do the own grinding on my own time. Yeah, I'll do that on my own time. That's why, as you guys can see, I'm ignoring the chest because I'm following like an interactive map, and I just when I just put some music in the background and I just start grinding. As to not so I do get dealt with damage. Yes, I was saying, I mean, I use an interactive map. There's a lot of interactive maps out there, so I'm not gonna give you guys a link because I don't want you guys to only rely on one, because there's a lot of good tools out there that have some amazing maps. But yeah, I use an interactive map, and the reason why I'm not touching like no actual real like chests is because I want to save them and save like the settings in my thing. And if I were to just open up things, then I would be lost when I'm grinding. So yeah, that's why I'm choosing to grind on my own time. Where are we looking at though?
What's going on here?
Well, I made a bit of noise while tweaking that thing, and these little critters just came at me. Come on, my friend. Help me out here.
Serves you right. Fine.
Oh, see it? This quests are very simple. I prefer the quest where it's just story and story and story progression.
Not bad. You've improved a lot these past few days. Still, there's more to learn. For example, with larger beasts and filthoids, they're fast, but clumsy. So you can stand in front of something solid like a wall or a tree and provoke it to charge at you. Then, dodge its charge to let it knock itself out.
Like a bull, I can do that, bull rush. That is a clever trick, bro. Man, I'm not some type of warrior. I'm not some knight. I don't care in chivalry. I respect chivalry. I still have chivalry in me, but I'm fighting against monsters, bro. Why would I want to be a knight in front of them? They don't think.
Naturally. It's a trick I picked up growing up tough. It's the same with these enemies. An enraged person isn't much different from a beast.
That's facts.
All right. Those random critters weren't much of a challenge for you. Now let's find you a worthy opponent.
Yeah, bring me to a boss. I want to fight a boss. What the?
What's this?
What the?
Is it your voice howling in there?
A piece of scrap metal I picked up from the scavenger girl. It's tougher than it looks, and those filthoids can't easily smash it. I stuck a loudspeaker inside to lure them. Ah, look, here they come.
Ain't no way that quickly. So the trick is oh, I got some weapons. Let's go. Cool, so I got the character now. That's pretty cool. We can play as him. But right now, from what I've seen in guides, all the videos I've seen have suggested for me to just focus on leveling up one character. Just leveling up one character, and so I'm gonna probably level up Vernice since she's like a pretty good character. I already know her kit. Her kit is very simple, just smash, cut, and like her ability is just to use a lot of multiple slashes, which are super helpful in AoE situations. So I'm just gonna continue grinding this girl. I'm gonna focus on grinding other characters later, but as now it's been suggested to me to just focus on essentially first focusing only on one character and on one weapon. I'm probably gonna hopefully be grinding for a weapon and getting her without any problem, so that I can better strengthen the character, if I'm being honest. Target. Am I supposed to shoot it? I was supposed to defend it. Cool.
Surrender.
As I said, pretty good in AoE situations. Rebecca's jellyfish are also pretty OP, but this one is just like simple, and I can choose a trajectory where to move it. I like that I can move around with it without struggling.
Tear you apart.
It broke?
Well, it is made from scrap after all. I was surprised it would work.
Didn't you say you always use it?
Surrender. Tear you apart.
These are a lot of enemies, guys. Enemies, the priority is to essentially protect this. Just stay here.
Tear you apart.
Also, one thing I wanted to say, I mean, I've seen a lot of people complaining about the combat mechanics and stuff, and like for me, it's like, as I said, I'm a Warframe player, right? I played Warframe, I want to say for a good 2 years now.
Not bad. Your combat skill has gotten sharper than I thought. So quickly you've become a fully fledged fox hunter. The young nowadays do have talent. The sun's going down.
Okay, so
let's go. It's time to meet Button Mushroom. I wonder if everything on her side went smoothly.
Alright. Avian Spirit Trials. You can challenge Avian Spirit Trials by meditating at the recorded Avian Towers. You will receive star-rated rewards after your first successful completion of the trials. You can replay these trials to achieve higher ratings and earn better rewards. You can challenge Avian Spirit Trials by clicking on the recorded location on the map. Okay, I'll look into that one more time. Anyways, as I was saying, I have seen a good amount of essentially people that start complaining about the game. I've seen a lot of people just posting like, "Oh, the game sucks." I'm like, and let me tell you guys something from a Warframe player. All right, I've seen everything about the game Warframe. The Warframe is an insanely like amazing game. It's one of a kind. Nothing is ever gonna kill it. Nothing is ever gonna surpass it. One, because the devs are just an amazing team. Second, because the community is somebody who really devotes themselves to it. And thirdly, because it's one of a kind. Simple as it is. All right. One thing that I do want to say, that basically a lot of people have essentially just been rambling about is that at the very start of the game, bro, the very first day, people are going all crazy like, "Oh, this game sucks, it has a lot of performance issues." And guys, I just want to say, don't get mad at this, what I'm about to say, but I'm a very logical and realistic person, bro. I don't put up with crap. I don't put up with dumb individuals. I do not. I've dealt with dumb people all my life, and I know how to handle them, whatever, yada yada yada, right? The game is 1 day old, and I'm saying 1 day old, even though it's actually 2 or 3, because when I saw this comment, it was literally when the game came out. You know, when the game came out, all I saw were just crazy people going crazy like, "Oh, this game sucks. The optimization sucks." You know, let me tell you something. I have a mid to low rig, maybe just mid rig, if I'm being honest. I don't have the best PC, I don't have the best specs, and let me tell you something, guys. I had not a single issue with the game at all. There was only certain details like the stuttering when I would like move around, where it would seem like the game was like stuttering, but that got fixed in less than a day. All right, because from what I'm seeing right now, the problem I had at the beginning, I don't have it no more. You know, I can shoot. I don't feel no problems. And now people are going crazy because they don't feel that it's as great as Warframe. They don't feel it's as good as optimized. I'm like, guys, and I just have one thing to say, like, the game is not even a week old, and you guys are already complaining. Like, if you aren't liking the way it's optimized, cool, don't play it right now. Wait until the game gets better optimized, and then come back if you like, or just ignore it. Up to you. All right, but please do not start basically demanding that hero games be better. that they lied to you because they said about the game. I'm like, bro, it just came out. Why you acting all crazy over something like this? You know, and that's something that kind of got me upset. And when I was saying, I'm like, because I played the game, I saw how there were certain issues with the mobile, that where it looked like a 30 FPS, minus 20 FPS, whatever. The graphics look horrible. And for me, guys, I cannot handle dumb people. I mean, guys, this is 2025. This is a game that came out this year. This game is not going to be able to handle old platforms, and this is coming from someone that has a phone that's like 7 years old. I am not playing no gacha game on this phone, let me tell you that. I am not playing no advanced game. I am not playing COD Mobile on this. I am not doing nothing else because I know my phone will not be able to put up with the competition. And then I saw a post about this dude complaining that his low-end phone couldn't even play Duet Night Abyss. I'm like, what? What makes you think that this game is gonna play and smoothly or even good in your old phone, bro? Like, there's recommendations for a reason. So it just really distraughted me, the fact that people can be super shameless and not really think things through. Like, really? This game just came out a day ago, like 2-3 days ago. And now that I'm playing it after like 2-3 days, I've seen that they've done so many fixing. They've given you so many rewards. It's your loss if you don't want to play this game. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, and I saw people complain about the combat, that it was too simple, that in Warframe there's like 4 abilities, this and that. I'm like, and my thing goes back to a post that I saw. I've seen people that have played Warframe ever since it came out, bro. I've seen the images, and I'm like, why are people complaining about something like this? Warframe is a game that's been out for almost 10 years, if I'm being honest. I don't really know when it came out. I just know it's pretty old. And it's a game that has progressed so much, so please don't start comparing games. The imitation is such a great thing, the greatest honor. But imitation doesn't mean it's always going to be the best. Imitation doesn't mean it's always going to be perfect. There's always going to be issues, guys. So one advice that I just want to say, please do not criticize hero games just because the game isn't at its best at the start of the release. Grow up. I'm saying this as a kid that's barely 20 years old. The game just came out. Just relax. See where this goes. If you don't like the way it's being played, then just ignore it. Criticize it, yes. Stop playing it, and then when it gets better, you guys can come and play and come back. All right. Anyways, moving on. I just wanted to get that out of my mind, guys, because it's getting frustrating just hearing a lot of comments just talking about, in Reddit specifically, just, oh, it sucks, the game is terrible. I'm like, bro, the game just came out. Like, what's your problem? Anyways, moving on. I just wanted to say that because it was getting on my nerves, if I'm being honest. The fact that people are being a little bit unconventional and unconscious, just critiquing. Critique is okay, you know, but know when to give the right criticism, and don't freaking hung up the developers over something that is being fixed and it's being worked on, not that it's being ignored. It's understandable if the game has already been out for a long time and there still hasn't been a change. But guys, the game just came out. The developers are working on it, and from what I've seen, from logging in every day, from the past 2 days logging in, the game has gotten better optimization, better performance. I haven't had the issues I had in the past, so just keep that in mind. There's been much. Yeah. Please. Aside from that, let's move on to the story. Let me just do this once real quick because they gave me a lot of emotional points. I don't know how to say it properly. Sometimes when myself spacing out like that, it's quite common. Fancy change how like what's. So yeah, let's move on to the story. What's up, Psyche? Oh, the plant died. She looks sad. What the heck happened?
Is that you?
It's probably the plant.
I promised to come check up on you, remember? Your eyes. Are you having trouble seeing things again? Like what happened at the pit?
Yeah, my vision's a bit blurry again. Don't worry, it's just an old problem acting up.
Well, I am gonna be worried, bro.
I might be a bit tired. A few days rest should help.
Okay. She looks rather lethargic. Sometimes seems something seems to be on her mind. You notice the potted plant she was taking care of, and she was sighing at it. Resting might not do much. Why not try going out and doing something like fun and lift your spirit? Yeah, let's see if she can do something.
I'd love to, but Mr. Henrik told me to stay inside, so... Oh! Now that you're here... Could you do me a favor?
Sure.
The potted plant here. Can you describe for me how well the flowers are blooming?
Oh, brother. Nah. That's criminal for you to, for the developer to do that where she can't see and she's caring about a flower. The flowers seem a bit under the weather. I'm gonna be real with her, bro. Because to me she seems like such a lovely person, and like sometimes when you're just being nice to a lovely person, it can come back and backfire on them. It's better to be honest with them so they know what to expect. Only then can they improve as an individual and as a person. Because I've had experience with a lot of good people, and I've also seen a lot of people like handle them as a way like in the kindness out of their kindness. But me, I'm a more like a straightforward person, realistic person, because that's the only way I see people can grow, if I'm being honest. So the flowers seem a bit under the weather. I'll be honest.
Like I guessed.
Yeah, see?
Could you take a closer look? The well-being of flowers hinges on careful observation, but I can't do that now.
So is she blind or is she colorblind? Describe the color of the flowers, describe the shape of the flowers, describe the petal details. Describe the petal details.
The petals have soft stripes that radiate from the center outward, somewhat resembling the veins of the leaves. However, they seem not to be very plump.
They need the sun then, they need sunshine.
The stripes deliver nutrients and function just like the veins of the leaves.
Yeah, because photosynthesis is like the food they eat, so they need nutrients from the sun.
Although the flowers usually steal our attention, they're not that different when compared to leaves. Both parts of the plant are doing their best to respire and grow. Let me see. If they look shriveled, they may be low on nutrients.
Yep, as I said. They need the sun, man. They need to go out. Describe the color of the flower.
The flowers are bright yellow, a very vibrant hue.
That does not look yellow, bro. It looks like peach.
I love yellow flowers. They remind me of the sun and warm my heart.
Describe the shape of the flowers.
Petals don't have smooth edges. Instead, there are plenty of irregular gaps running along the margins.
Right. Try touching the petals softly. I love running my fingers along the edges of petals. Every petal feels different, as if they have their own story to tell.
But these petals seem to have lost their shine. The edges are dark and curled, as though they've been burnt.
Oof.
I believe the flowers are thirsting for some water.
Nah, they need the sun, bro. Water doesn't have that much nutrients.
I think I understand the issue now. Thank you.
Didn't they say she waters them every day? If they're overflowing with water and there's no sun, then the flower might die, bro. If it only has water and no sun,
No,
like needs sunlight.
It's quite resilient, actually. It can even thrive in places with long winters, like Ice Lake. As long as it is well trimmed, fertilized, and given the proper humidity and temperature, it can bloom beautifully for weeks on end. But I didn't do it well. I'm far from being as good a florist as my parents.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Those flowers are ugly. Like, no offense, I'm gonna be real. They do not look good. Ask her to think of any changes or difference compared to the way the plant used to be nurtured, or comfort her, even though the toughest flower can be vulnerable and will wilt one day. Yeah, even the toughest flower can be vulnerable and wilt on a certain
You might
day.
be right, but oh wait, something just occurred to me.
Sunlight.
Maybe it's the soil.
No, take it out in the sun, bro. Like, yes, it has windows that can give it sun, but it needs actual
Yes.
touch with the sun, bro.
Dad used to gather special soil from a cave beyond Ice Lake for our plants.
Yeah, that's also true. Like, the soil works, but I think it's
He
the sun.
mentioned that the special soil is more fertile than the others. Perhaps I can go there and,
She can't go, so we're probably gonna go for her.
forget it. I'll worry about this later.
Keep that in mind, guys. She wants soil from where? Beyond Ice Lake for our plants. Okay, beyond Ice Lake. You are interested in special soil. You decided to help Psyche. You are interested in this special soil. You decide to help Psyche. Yeah, I'm gonna decide to help her.
Don't worry. I can collect some for you.
Yeah, bro, she's a sweetheart.
You
Like, I'm
don't
gonna help
have
her.
to do that.
She's super
Just
nice.
coming
She's
here and
kind.
talking with me is already.
It's
know?
okay. I'll have to leave town for the commissions anyway. Gathering soil isn't that hard. So where's that cave you mentioned?
Maybe there'll be rewards there. A bunch of goodies.
Thank you. Oh no.
There might be something else going on in that cave.
I was about to say thank you, but I think we're beyond such formalities with each other. Let me give you the location of the cave.
Yeah, let's go get that for her, guys. I mean, she's super nice. She deserves to have her soil. You know, she's been good to us, so we'll be good to her. And if I'll be honest, like, living with the old guy, but with something I noticed, I hate this sound that it's ringing right now. If you hear that ringing sound, I don't know why, but for some strange reason, it's got to do with the game, because it has nothing to do with I don't know if it's an intended sound. I think Hero Games should be able to fix it, because this is not acceptable. I'm sorry, but that sound, the ringing sound, if it's bothering you guys, I apologize. I'll do this real quick, but that sound is not good. Like, I do not like this sound at all. It's annoying. That's something I've been having issues with for the past like couple of days, and I do not know why it's making that sound. Maybe I might have to uninstall the game and install it again, as well as the platform. Maybe that's what's causing it. But yeah, that is something that I just wanted to say, because it's pretty annoying. I saw some health right now. It's hit rocks. Yeah. But yeah, this sound right here, unacceptable. I do not like it. Honestly, I do not know why, guys, but I think there's gonna be something important in that cave besides just soil that we're gonna get for Psyche. I feel that that cave has something else going on in there that we're gonna find out about, and that's gonna give us an even more justification to be more careful around essentially Kenrith. I can't really say his name. Henrith. I'm gonna just say Henry, bro. Because names with the H sound too fancy. But yeah, I think there's gonna be something else going on in this cave. I've already mined this cave. I've opened up chests and everything else in here. I've gotten that's actually where I got this rabbit right here. You see the pink one? I got it from this cave. After I did some grinding on my off camera. So if there's something new, I'm gonna be able to realize there's something else. looks of it, nothing new. It's the same thing, except for this guy right here. Okay. Try digging.
The soil here feels dry. Perhaps.
Okay. Be through here or what? By the way, guys, let me know what you guys, what your thoughts are so far in the game. I mean, as I was complaining earlier about people's opinion and stuff, like, I'm sorry, I just have to get that out of my mind, because it's something I saw that was ridiculous. Like, come on, seriously, you guys gotta. A lot of people, I don't know if are going all crazy with the game. Like, the game just came out. Seriously, you don't need to be so freaking harsh on it. Criticism is always accepted. That's something I tell everybody I know. Criticism is always good, but don't criticize me before even letting me give it a try, you know. So, as I said, it's just something I want to get out of my mind, because I
found it.
I absolutely did not like the way people were acting.
And the wetness feels right. I should collect more. Okay, this should be enough. Time to head back and bring it to Psyche.
That was pretty simple. But yeah, I mean, something I always tell people is, hey man, I like criticism. I like when people tell me what I did right, what I did wrong. But I don't like it when they're judging me off right from the start. And for me, that's like people are judging this game for no apparent reason when it just barely came out. You know, so it's just something I've been having on my mind for the past 2 days, if I'm being honest. I just feel like saying it right now to you guys. If you guys agree with me, say it in the comments. And if you really don't like the game, then you do you, man. Like, seriously, I respect people's opinion. Just because you don't like the game, I'm not gonna freaking put you on a cross. Just because you don't like a certain game or you have certain opinions, I'm not gonna oust you or put you on display. No. I'm gonna see your perspective and stuff, but don't try to impose that opinion on other people. Like, don't. Okay. You follow his agitated gaze. The staircase handrail it might not be new, but as far as you can tell, it's already gleaming and utterly spotless. It looks perfectly clean to me. Alright, let's see what else is there to do. I need more action, please. I need more action. Why are you sitting down?
Psyche, here's the soil from that cave. Does it look right?
Its touch is exactly like that of the soil Dad used to grow flowers with.
Good.
And there's so much of it. This should be enough to help every plant thrive here.
Hopefully that's the case. I'm glad you're happy. This trip was totally worth it. Psyche is lost in happiness as she feels the soul in her hand. You suddenly remember the flower, the one that Psyche gave you. You take out the flower and it rests peacefully on your palm. Though much time has passed since you received it, it has not gone bad.
It's that flower I gave you. And you've been carrying it around all this time.
Bro, it's only been like a day. Like, calm down. What you talking about?
It's a precious gift. You love these flowers, don't you? Is it okay for you to pluck one from the plant and give it away?
Nah, bro, it shows she really cares about you.
I was not when I was little.
Oh.
Have you seen freshly cut flowers sold at the florist? I never liked that practice. It always made me feel sorry for the flowers. Flowers, stems, and leaves all belong to the same plant, yet people cut the flowers to admire their beauty, leaving them to wilt and die alone.
I can see that. Indeed, if flowers had a choice, they probably wouldn't have want to be snipped off, but maybe this is the flower's purpose, to have their beauty appreciated by others. Oof. I don't know if I should be realistic or... Yeah, I'm gonna just go with being realistic. Sorry guys, I'm very realistic.
It does seem so, from our perspective.
You said when you were little. Does that mean you feel differently now?
Not entirely.
She's
but...
more acceptable of the idea, right?
Can I ask you something first? What do you think about flowers that are plucked from their plants?
I'll do my best to make them survive for as long as I can. I will cherish the moment for their blossoming. I actually feel sorry for them. No, I will cherish them, bro. When I get flowers, I take care of them. If they pass away, oh well. But like, I always
That's
remember like those flowers, you know.
Now, when I see cut flowers, I still feel a bit sad. But over the years, I've come to realize that they are amazing. Far more amazing than I thought.
Indeed.
A plucked flower would no longer bear fruit. It's fated to perish in a slow, wilting death.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yet, it tries to absorb water, as if still rooted, blooming fully before its brief life fades. I no longer pity them. I'm impressed by them.
I respect that. Indeed, they're amazing. Personally, I prefer to leave them on the planet rather than snipping them off. That is also true. I mean, I prefer plants to be let alone. And I'm not some conservative guys, believe me. I've got a couple of palm trees here in my house that I cut out like almost every 3 months because they grow way too quickly. Here in Texas, or at least where I'm from, because it rains from time to time, they always have water on them, and they grow real quickly, as well as the grass. So yeah.
You have a kind soul.
But the flowers, I like to leave them alone.
You're right. It might be best not to cut them at all.
I do have a kind soul.
Oh, just listen to how somber and heavy our conversation has become. That wasn't my intention.
Don't worry.
Anyway, the soil you brought back is great. The wetness and softness are perfect. You might have a real knack for gardening.
You're welcome, and if you ever need more, just let me know. I could really use a teacher if you're available. Yeah, I could use a teacher.
Certainly. I'd be delighted to share all the gardening secrets I know, if time allows.
Okay, it's settled then.
You are such a wonderful person. Apart from my parents, nobody else has ever taken my casual remarks so seriously, or done so much for a simple plant. Please, take this as a token of my appreciation. It's not much, but I hope you'll accept it. Do come back and admire these flowers when they bloom once more.
Gotcha. Okay. In the depths of winter. No. Right, so far so good. I mean, that was just mostly talking, if I'm being honest. I need a bit of more action. I need action, alright? I need more action. I'll probably finish this up soon. Where am I supposed to go now? 36, 34. Oh, we're supposed to sneak in? Okay. I think this is where I should leave it as. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. We've progressed so much. We've discovered a bit of new zones, if I'm being honest. I don't want to get too involved. I think the video is ready to be over like 2 hours long. I don't want that to be too long. I'll shrink it down so it's not too long. But nonetheless, I think this is where I'm gonna leave it off, everybody. Honestly speaking, So far so good. I have no complaints at all. Everything's been pretty chill. I love how where the story's going right now, where the first character that we meet, one of the first characters that we meet in this story, Henrik, whatever his name is turning out to be a bit of a crazy person in a certain sense of he's doing something weird that we're not sure of. But if we're able to help out outsider and this with his task of finding out what's going on inside the house, right? He'll get us a permit, and with that, we'll be able to travel around the world. So that's something we gotta get done. I'm probably gonna leave it at here as this. Thank you guys so much for dropping by. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And regarding my remarks and stuff, guys, don't take it with a salt of grind, a grain of salt. I mean, when I say my opinions, I mean it in like a normal way. I don't have no crazy personal feelings involved. Just simple, realistic emotions that come to mind. Either way, for me at least, the game has been super good so far. I'm running this game in at high regards, nothing too crazy. I think the only thing that I have lowered in the settings is the shadows, because I don't really care about the shadows, if I'm being honest. Aside from that, everything else is high on the settings. So far the game has been good. A couple of things I got fixed that I had to complain about in the first video was I said it was the moving around. Before it was stuttering too much, but now it's smooth. It's not too crazy. I really like that. As for the movement, for some reason it feels a little bit different from the day it was from the release day. It feels a little bit more smoother. I don't know how to explain it, but I don't know if you guys can tell from like the video, but for me it seems a lot more smooth, not too clunky. And as I said, guys, don't compare this to Warframe. This game took great inspiration from Warframe, I will admit that, but it took inspiration, guys. This was not intended to be a Warframe killer, nothing of that sort. Quite contrary, I think this has its own uniqueness, if I'm being honest. So do appreciate the fact that we got in a free gacha game that has no pulling mechanics, nothing. We can get everything for free. You just gotta grind. And from everything I've seen, there's so much good positive feedback on this. It's only the very rare few people that are just complaining for no apparent reason. And God be with them, because I mean, I have no problems with this game. All right, if this game would have had some serious issues, I would have told you automatically. I'm not, at least for me, someone who's taking the game slowly and not rushing through it. It's enjoyable. If you guys really want to enjoy this game, guys, then take your time with it. Don't rush it. Nonetheless, guys, this is where we're gonna leave it off. Thank you guys so much for dropping by. The story so far has been a 7 out of 10, maybe an 8 if I'm being honest. If there was a little bit of more action, it would have been better. Everything's been good so far. I like where the story's going. So far, I haven't even finished the first chapter, if I'm being honest. From what I've known, there's only like 3 chapters in the story, and so far, maybe there's a lot of stuff into this. All right, so just keep that in mind, everybody. Thank you so much for dropping by. Please stay tuned for the next video. Thank you guys so much. I'm about to go off on my own and grind so I can level up and better myself. Thank you guys so much for the support. I love y'all, and I'll see you on the next one. Remember, above all else, smile and peace.